We're here at Tecumseh Hall with one of the Native Youth Games coordinators. Go ahead with an introduction. What brings you to Haskell today?
Sure. Hello, my name is Kyle Worl. I'm visiting from Juneau, Alaska, and I coach the Native Youth Olympics. And I'm here with our team. We're doing a college tour of Haskell, but we're also here to share our sport, our Indigenous sport, and we're hoping to see Haskell have its first traditional games team.
Can you tell us a little bit about a few of the games that you presented today?
Yeah, so most of the games originate from the Inupiaq or Inuit people, and they were played by hunters long ago to train survival skills and fitness to be a successful hunter. There's various different games. Some of them are high kicking and jumping games, and some of them are strength games, and they all represent different skills needed. So for example, we have the 1 foot high kick, which is an agility game, but it also had a practical purpose around sign language and signaling a successful hunt. We have the scissor bra jump, which is another agility game which is based on ice hopping. We have the Inuit stick pull, which is based on pulling in a seal from the hunt. We have the seal hop, which is based on sneaking up to a seal, and then many more games. I think we got to 8 different games, but there's many more that exist. I've been in the sport 16 years. I'm in my 16th year. I started my senior year of high school, and that's kind of why I'm here today. Is I graduated high school and I only had 1 year with my sport, and I fell in love with it right away because it's such an uplifting sport, and it's ingrained in our Indigenous identity. It was something I didn't want to stop after high school, and when I went to college I was able to work with students there to have kind of like a club. It was a kind of an unofficial club, but we would practice there. But now I'm in a role where I work with the tribe, and we're able to partner with universities to help universities create their own clubs or teams around the sport. So once you graduate high school, I think you should be able to continue your sports or your interest in your culture. So that's part of why we're here, is to help Haskell build this community around traditional games.
Is there anything else you would like to share with the Haskell community today?
I just invite you all to learn more about the games and participate in the games. These games were shared by our ancestors, and they're shared with everybody. It's very open, so if you want to learn about them, we're always happy to share, and there's many different ways to get involved. Well, one through Haskell starting their first team, but if you ever come to Alaska, we openly invite you to participate in our adult divisions, and it's a fun event to get involved with. You don't have to be experienced or even, I guess, your typical athlete. I actually didn't do very many sports in high school, and I guess I found my athleticism through the sport. Yeah.
Right. Thank you for sharing your story here at Haskell. We hope to see you in the future soon.
Yeah, thank you.
To a demo because Kyle's very action driven, like he's a Hall of Fame guy and really does, and he wants to demo some of the Alaska Native Games. So thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Mr. Trevor. Kenneth Chisha Yeti, Yukeo Satini, Hayas Kat Yusak, Suka Khadi Nikhatati, Changukedi Yeti Ayat. Hello, and thank you for coming out this late afternoon. I am of the Raven Sakai clan, which is the Suka Khadi of the Tlingit Nation. I'm also Yupik, Degatan, Athabaskan. My Tlingit name is Kayak, or my English name is Kyle Worl. I'm here with my team. They're a mixed team of 8th through 12th grade, and we're here to show you the traditional games of the North. In Alaska, we call it NYO. It stands for Native Youth Olympics, and it's played in our schools just like any other sport, like basketball or cross country. You can join those sports, or you can join NYO. But what's really unique about NYO is it's Indigenous sports. Up north in Alaska, it's different. I see lots of farmland up here. In Alaska, it's not so easy to farm. So we had to go out on the land and hunt, gather, fish. So these games were to train us in terms of physical fitness, because that was required to be a good hunter. So strength, balance, agility, endurance, endurance to pain. Some of them incorporate survival skills or hunting techniques. So there's a wide variety of games. We're going to try to get to 8 different games today before we give you a turn. But I'm going to actually have them introduce themselves if you want to share your name and tribe. We'll start with our Senior here, go ahead.
Singing ena kaktashay katdusa, Giski kon ena Jordan katdusa, Kiksarina katsati, Deshitan kagan hada dedicatsati. Hi, my Singit name is Kaktasha. My English name is Jordan. I'm Kikseti, Raven Frog, and I'm a child of Deshitan and Ganhada. My dad's mixed. Deshitan is Raven Beaver and Ganhada is also Raven Frog, but in a different cultural sense, or tribe basically. I'm 18 years old. I've been doing NYO since 8th grade, so going on to 5 years now.
Hi, my name is Mila. I'm a citizen of the Cherokee Nation, and I've been doing NYO since 5th grade and I'm 8th grade.
Hi, my name is Steve Richards. I've been doing sports for 8.5 years. I'm in 11th grade.
I'm Nathaniel Blake. I'm from Juneau, Alaska. I've been playing the games for 8 years. I'm in 11th grade. I'm 17. And I feel like it's very awesome that we get to teach you guys these games here today. Thank you.
My second name is Akaska. My English name is Alex. Deshitan, Raven Beaver. I've been doing the game since 6th grade. I'm a sophomore right now, and glad to be showing you the games.
I'm Samuel, and I'm in 8th grade, and I just started NYO, so I'm not that good at it.
These are our apprentice. It's going to be a self-star something. Is what's your plan?
Dogson.
So they're actually here. They're doing college tours. We got to tour Haskell. It's amazing campus you all have here. But we want to demonstrate some of these games now. So where to start? The first game we're going to show you is called the 1-foot high kick. Traditional kicking balls are made from seal skin. So seal is one of the most important animals in Alaska for coastal communities. They rely on the seal as a source of food, the skin for clothing. Back in the day, we'd use the oils for oil lamps. So every part of the animal was utilized, and even the scraps of skin, you could make a kicking ball. You're going to start by standing in front of the ball, and you're going to measure to your knuckles. You want the string and your knuckles to be kind of lined up there, that distance. You're going to jump off 2 feet, kick with 1 foot, and land on your kicking foot. That's the tricky part, is getting back on that kicking foot. So it looks like this. And then balance. Nothing too crazy yet, but the objective of this game is height. So you start out kind of lower here, and then you work your way up. Each round, 4 inches. At each height, you get 3 tries. You are allowed to take a running approach if you'd like, so you don't have to stand. You can run up to the ball. So do you want to run or stand?
How to put it out is whatever's comfortable to you. For me, I like to go in an angle and then go up with the feet, obviously.
Down. Feet are placed together. You're going to place the stick in the center. Someone has inside grip, someone has outside grip. The objective is to win the stick by pulling it out of their hands or pulling them to their feet. Alright, line above the toes, that's your center line. Jordan and Leaf are acting as spotters to keep the feet in place. Okay, ready, pull! Make one that. This is best out of 3, so if you notice the grip, you switch grips from inside to outside. And then you go again. Ready, pull! Alex on that. So there's a few rules. So when you try this today, the rules are, number 1, no re-gripping. That's an automatic loss. Number 2 is to pull back nice and smooth. So we're not jerking, twisting, or shaking the stick. And rule number 3 is as you're pulling, keep your balance. Whoever falls over first, if you happen to fall over, you're going to lose that match. This one starts from the floor. You're going to sit on the floor. You're going to place one hand behind your back, other hand grab your opposite foot. And then from here, you're going to balance on your hand and foot and kick the ball. Coming back to your foot and trying to maintain that balance on landing. One hand behind the back, opposite foot. There you go. Nice kick. Give us another example. What you're training in this game is ice hopping. So the steps, you're going to start on 2 feet, you're going to jump to 1. You're going to cross behind the ankle, back to the forward foot, and then both feet. Maintaining balance, you're going to take a measuring tape from the heel to the starting line. So as you watch this, think about where these games come from. This is ice hopping, so Mila's going to be ice hopping, and that's why we say balance is so important in this game, because on the ice, it's not a game anymore, it's real life. Life and death if you fall in that articulation. Hold it. Action. Keeping balance, notice how he lands, and if he needs to move, he can hop. He has to hop it close. I'm going to skip a few rounds. So again, you can take that running approach if you want. And balance. If you try to walk up to the seal, it's going to see you coming. There's only 2 things that stand on 2 feet in the Arctic. That's polar bears and humans. And so you're not going to get anywhere near that seal because it's going to know you're after it. So hunters develop this technique to hop like a seal. So it looks a little bit awkward because seals are awkward, but he's going to get in a lower push-up position, fingers curled in like seal flippers. He's going to hop on his hands and toes, try to get into the seal. Ready, hop. And in the sport, you have one chance to go as far as you can. You have to maintain that plank. As a hunter, you would have your harpoon on your back. You'd be dressed in seal skin. And you'd sneak up to that seal, hop up and harpoon it. This is a pain endurance game, as well as strength endurance. And you gotta hop on your knuckles, like so. This stick represents a salmon tail. They're going to fight for this stick. It's tapered and lacquered, and we're going to grease it with lotion today. But if you've ever handled a live salmon, they're really slimy and they'll flail all over the place. So that's what they're trying to train for, is the grip. And we use lotion just because right for now it's not as messy. Use the black line in the center. So they inside foot against each other, outside foot is wherever they want to place it, but they want a good, solid, balanced stance. We're going to place the stick, they're going to grab on go, and they're going to try to win the stick. The rules are, once you start, you can't move your feet. The other rule is you can't bring it above the shoulder. And this one, you could push, you could pull, you could wiggle. It's like a salmon. However you need to try to win that stick. Okay. There's a black line in the center, so they have to grip behind the black line, and then they have to wait for go. They're allowed to cross the line or try to pull it back however they want. Ready, grip, go. There you go. Mila on that, turn around, other side. Go. Nice, so Mila won that.
And then bring it around and then you do the one leg.
These are a couple of our student athletes who participate in the Native Youth Games. So could we start down there? What got you interested in these games?
I would say my coach Kyle. He somehow persuaded me to try the games, and it was during my 8th grade year at Zontekahini. And I think he was just doing a demo, and overall it just seemed a lot of fun, so I was like, I might as well give this a try.
Okay. It was definitely Kyle. He is the best coach ever. I did a little bit of NYO, like in assemblies and stuff in elementary school, and I always thought it was really cool. And when I entered 6th grade, we had a club, and Kyle was there, and he told me to join, so I joined, and I've been doing it ever since.
Probably the same as these two. My coach Kyle showed me before I even knew the games were a thing at the time. I was a little kid before I could join or any of that. I forgot about it for a few years. I got to see him again, and then he's like, you want to join? And I'm like, you know what? I will. It sounds like a lot of fun. 7, 8 years later of participation and all that, I'm having a blast. I feel like I've gotten a lot more experience with the world. I've got to travel left or right around the globe. It's been a great learning experience.
For sure. So what is life like in Alaska? What are some of the traditional things that affect your everyday life and some of the culture that you see every day in Alaska?
We have all these kinds of foods. Like, I love all the food that we have, all the culture, the food. In Dene Games, they have different drums than we do. Our drums don't have anything special apart from the deer hide, the cedar that holds it in place, and our drumstick.
And then we have a design on them.
Yeah, you put some designs in the front.
We've gone to World Eskimo Indian Olympics, which that was held in Fairbanks, up north of Alaska, around this area. Yeah, I had to at least show that. It looks like Alaska.
It's a map of Alaska. Is with the hand.
Yeah.
That's why we do that.
The Panhandle, yeah, we live around here.
Fairbanks,
and then Anchorage is right here, and Fairbanks is
Anchorage
like
is right there,
Yeah.
and then we're way over here.
And then like Barrow is up here. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Everyone in Alaska knows that.
What I see,
Wrong.
what I see throughout our area where we live is like traditional foods, of course, colonized food, but I try and decolonize as much as I can, but it's difficult with school, work. But overall, I love how I got to learn how to process traditional foods and how to make it.
You guys do the seal. Have you guys tried seal before?
Yeah,
Seal? Oh,
I've tried it before. It's awesome, but
I've tried
I love
seal oil.
whale
We
meat.
also have muktuk.
Jinx.
Oh,
Chicken.
That's cool. Is it any good?
Oh my god.
To foreigners, do you think it's good? Do you think we would like
It's an
it?
acquired taste. You have to try it a couple of
acquired.
times before you actually start to feel like, hey, this is really good.
I wasn't too sure about it the first time, but I've had it a few times since then. Like, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, it's a pretty strong taste, but I feel like it's really good after the first couple of times.
Really
I
chewy.
just like too much, and then
Kyle, no.
Sorry, just got the Indian yo-yo stuck in the tree.
Oh no!
Threw it out the wind, flew it over there, and it went
Oh my god!
right in the tree.
That's Kyle. He's
Yeah,
our
that's. Sam, get down, please.
He's our
He's our little guy.
He's a new guy. We love him. He's great. We appreciate it.
Sam, help us out here. You got a yo-yo stuck in the tree.
Yo-yo stuck in that tree.
Over here.
Just climb over
Climb
that.
that one and get it for us, will ya?
Like hop over. And
Like
just
literally hop over and get it. All right.
If you could share anything with the Haskell community about the Native Youth Games, what is something you would want the Haskell students to know?
I would say be open to it and give it a try and see how you like it. And once you actually make to the competitions, you'll see how great the community is and just how everybody helps everybody.
Yeah, I'd just like everyone to know it's like not really, it is a competition, but it's not very competitive. Like, everyone is trying to help one another. So let's say you mess up on your first 2 kicks, you have someone more experienced come over and they'll give you as much advice as they can to help you kick higher. You might even beat them. It's really a great community, and I love NYO. And we're like, the NYO team in Juneau is basically a family, and it's really great to be around them all. And even people from out of state, we meet them and immediate friends.
If there's one thing I'm going to share, it's probably take your time. Take your time learning. That doesn't just go for NYO, it goes for everything. The saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day, so all your progress comes through time and hard work. And also, treat people how you want to be treated. It's kind of the same deal everywhere. It's what sportsmanship is about.
not just an award, but through feelings, connections, and being kind to one another.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so deep.
Do you guys have any shout outs or last remarks for the Indian Leader newspaper?
Kyle Worl. Kyle Worl, best coach in the world. I wouldn't be in NYO if it weren't for him. Say that with a lot of us, like Sam. He probably hoaxed Sam into it.
Yeah, Sam has been. He's been with us for like. I haven't seen him at any of the practices. Yet. He's shown up here, and I think he's amazing.
I love Sam. He's so cool. But it's definitely Kyle Worl is my favorite.
Got a little.
Oh, I'd also like to shout out Nathan Blake.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm right.
He's a great leader.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex.
Nate.
You're such a great person.
Leaf Richards is gonna be the next 1 foot high kick record holder.
100%. He's such a great guy.
I'm really grateful that we were able to come to Haskell, and for those that gave us an opening, a foot through the door to be able to share these games, I'm really grateful for that.
For sure. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
We have a few more coaches on the team. We got Eliza.
Yeah, we got Eliza, we got Caitlin, we got a few other coaches. We got
Caitlin.
Duke, we got Will,
Duke's great.
our old coach.
Well, my uncle Hayden, he's great. He's also a coach. He's not even native. You don't have to be native to join the games. You can be any race.
Yeah, you can be literally anyone you want.
My uncle Hayden is pure white, and he's amazing at the games, and he's a coach, and we love him. He's one of our favorites. He's my favorite, at least, besides Kyle.
Besides, yeah. This game is not just
tied.
for one
I can't
specific
pick one
person
over the other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm a little biased.
This game's for everybody. It's a fun one. It's for everybody. Everybody's got their own games that they're good at. You can be good at strength games, you can be good at fast ones, you can be good at jump ones. Doesn't matter. We got a sport for everything.
Or you can be good at all of them, like Kyle.
Or all of them, like Kyle.
Well, awesome. Thank you guys very much for the interview and your time and showing us your ways here at Haskell.
Thank you.
We're going to show you a handshake, actually.